Guys, this is going to be a twin flame reading just to see where the energies are with the connection. I just opened an Instagram account. Be sure to follow that. I will be doing weekly horoscopes on the Instagram account as well as other contents where you can get a free reading. So go ahead and check that out. Please like, share, comment. Let me know how this video resonates. If it resonates with you, I'm looking to do a twin flame reading where... Ooh, see the candles? Ooh, going crazy. I want to do a connection where there's a karmic involved. Okay, so if you're dealing with a divine masculine who has a karmic, let's pull his overall energy right now. Overall energy for this divine masculine in a karmic connection. Okay, and we have forgetting oneself. Okay, so here we have the picture of a man, a male man, un hombre, right? It says he's forgetting himself, right? So not thinking about what he wants, being selfless, even though we might look at him as being selfish. This is a person that is selfless. So he might not be doing things because he wants to, right? The energy that's coming through for me is selfless, not selfish. Okay, so we're gonna put that to the side. Now let's pull the overall energy for the divine feminine. Okay, so where is the divine feminine in all this? And right on top of the divine masculine, it says here, a bride in a cage. Wow. Okay, and she's wearing all white. Okay, so even though she has a skull in her face, it is very possible we do feel that the connection is dead or we ended the connection. It still shows a bride in a cage. I want you to pay attention. Again, she's wearing white. A bride, right, is usually a symbol of purity, right? But if you look at the prison cell, right, it's pink. So the pink aura is usually a reflection of self-love, right? Of someone who's taking care of themselves, but still feels like the connection is a prison to them, right? So we feel kind of trapped. Maybe we feel we maybe want to let this person go, but it's like impossible. So we are trying to move on, even though we feel like there's nothing there. We're still a bride in a cage, right? So we're still taking care of ourselves, doing what we have to do for us. We are light, we are positive, we are anything that's beautiful. We're growth, but at the same time we feel kind of like trapped, if that makes sense. Now let's pull on this karmic. All of a sudden I got so hot. Whew. Tell me about the karmic. Tell me about the karmic. Tell me about the karmic. 2 cards fell out. And look on the bottom. Triumph of lies. I think on the last reading I did, this came through. Okay. Triumph of lies. A relationship that is based on lies. Okay. If they are committed to this person, right? It says triumph. So yeah, we won, but it's lies, right? So fake. And she's coming through as someone with an artificial heart and perchance to dream. Okay, so artificial heart, this can mean so many things, right? This can mean that possibly she's not happy with your divine masculine, or she wants to be happy, she wants to make the connection work, but there's nothing there, right? So she has this illusion where things are gonna get better, but they're really not, right? So she could be perceiving him as someone with a artificial heart, right? But if you look here, she's been crying, okay? So again, trying to save something that there's nothing to save, right? It doesn't have a very good foundation anyway to begin with. So right now, she is feeling the disconnect. She's feeling the neglect This is someone that I feel possibly did whatever she had to do to keep this divine masculine with her. Whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever it took for him not to leave her side, she went and did. All right. And now she's realizing it's not enough, right? Trying to hold on to this king that's not, for her to keep. So that's what we have there. Let's pull emotions, okay? Let's do the emotions. Overall emotions for the divine masculine. Overall emotions. Overall emotions. Overall emotions. Overall emotions. I can't even shuffle this right now. Give me a second. Overall emotions. Overall emotions. We have the overall emotions for the divine masculine. Ashamed and regretful. Okay. Okay, so he feels ashamed and remorseful. He's very sorry about what happened. In his mind, if we take a look at this picture, he can picture his divine feminine crying, no longer worried about him, tearing his pictures up, and he's regretful. He's actually ashamed, okay? He feels humiliated. He feels unworthy of you, okay? Again, we're talking about someone who is forgetting himself, right? Like I said before, it looks like to us, divine feminines, we are probably, oh, he didn't have to do that, but then we really have to think why he did that, right? So again, he's coming through, if this is your divine masculine, as someone who is selfless. So he's not really, his actions are not really for his benefit, but benefit of others. Again, feeling regretful and ashamed. Let's talk about the divine feminine, okay? Divine feminine, how does the divine feminine feel right now? Divine feminine, overall emotions for the divine, oh, look at this. It's crazy. I got him. I got you though. Okay, so we have loving and creative, all right? And look what I said before about the pink aura, right? So this is someone who is loving themselves, right? Feeling very loving. It is very possible you probably are talking to someone or someone is making you happy. Especially, no, I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say it. But yes, I am. If you are in a relationship right now, if you're just maybe in an intimate relationship with someone, this is someone that's actually bringing you some kind of joy, even though you know the relationship is artificial, right? Like, it's not going anywhere, but at the same time, this person is bringing you joy. At the same time, you're feeling creative, right? Inventive. You're expressing yourself. You are dreaming. You're focusing on yourself, okay? So like I said, even though you may feel tied to the connection, you're still doing you. You're probably even moving on to someone else that makes you happy. But again, I see someone that's being creative, someone that's focused on herself, someone that is taking care of me, even though I know I'm in this connection and I can't get rid of it, okay? Overall energy for this karmic. Overall energy or emotions for this karmic. Emotions for this karmic. What are her overall emotions right now for the karmic? Okay, so we have luck on the bottom. She's panicking, right? Terrified. She's anxious, right? Look at this. It's the same thing. I tell you, people. And look here. Afraid and frustrated, right? Fearful, scared, okay? She feels hindered. She's frustrated, right? Artificial heart, right? We have an artificial heart. What do we do? Look at her face. In her face, you can see the expression of, I am afraid. I am scared. Okay. I'm frustrated about this whole situation. I'm holding on to this dream. And if you see, they're floating in water. And here she is, panicking in the same water, right? Trying to hold on to, like I said, to something, to her king. This king is not her king to keep. So she is panicking. All right. Cards never lie. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see. Before that, you know what? I haven't used these cards in a very long time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use them. These are the energy oracle cards. So let's talk about the connection, right, between you and your divine masculine. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's talk about, what's the question I should ask? What's crossing him, right? So basically, what's in the way of him and his thoughts about you, right? Okay, so we have here the second chakra, right? And let's talk about, what else can you tell me about this? Can you clarify? Oh, God. Look at this, right? Sacral chakra. And then we have a contract and a broken heart. All right. So we have here the sacral chakra is basically the second chakra, the orange chakra, the chakra of your reproductive system, right? So this is someone who's passion, who's, again, you know, he wants to be with you. This is a very passionate, wanting to be with you, wanting to be near you, wanting to touch you, wanting to feel you, to smell you, okay? But not being able to do it, right? Because I asked what is crossing him, right? And then we have a contract and a broken heart, okay? A contract, you could be dealing with a Libra, right? We have the scale very present there, but obviously a contract with a karmic, right? So we're dealing with someone who is in a contract with a karmic and has a broken heart, right? Which we already knew because this is someone who's forgetting about himself, right? So he's not happy. He has a broken heart, but he's in a contract with this karmic, okay? All right, what else can you tell me about this? What else can you tell me about this connection with the divine? 3 cards came out. Look on the bottom. The yin and the yang, twin flame energy. 22, soulmate connection, twin flame connection. The yin to my yang, right? So tell us about your divine. So anxiety, woman holding a heart, and victory. Okay, so I could see this as 2 different ways. Okay, it could be that the thought of you causes him anxiety because you are the woman holding his heart, and at the end of the day you win, right? You are the winner because you are the queen. You, no matter what this one tries, right, she cannot hold on to something that's not hers, right? You are the winner, right? At the same time, if I look at it from the divine feminine's perspective, I see someone whose connection brings them anxiety, right? Because you do love your divine masculine. But either way, with or without, you are still a queen. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Okay, now let's talk about the tarot. Let's see. When I tell you I am sweating bullets, I am sweating bullets. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening with too many cards. Tell us what's happening with the Divine Masculine right now. What is he thinking about? What is he doing? One more. Okay. Why is the Ten of Pentacles there? Why is the Queen of Swords there? Okay, got it. All right. Overall energy is the Wheel. Okay, so the monkey wrench of the tarot. Let me move them up so you guys can see all the cards. You still can't see all the cards, but anyway. Okay. So I am gonna talk first about the energies that the cards represent, and whatever, if it resonates with you, it resonates. So I have here King of Cups, so it's Libra, like I said before, Scorpio. I see Gemini and Cancer, and I see Virgo, Libra again. Okay. So what is happening with him, right? In his thoughts, what I see right now. First of all, we're talking about timing right now. We're talking about changes, things that are moving very slow. Okay. The word that I want to use is not hopeless. What is that word? I see it in my head, but I can't say it. It's going to come back to me. It's not when someone loses hope. It's when something is like unreachable, if that makes sense. Okay, so I am navigating in this water that's taking me nowhere. Like I'm never going to be able to reach this island. Can't think of the word. I'm navigating towards these waters. Okay, but here we have the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, right? So the way that I see this is you're paying attention. Like I said, if you are talking to somebody that's making you happy, in his mind, he's like, you know, you're dealing with this flaky energy person that you think is making you happy, and he's watching you. So, you know, he's saying, I'm the one that really loves you. Look at my cup. My cup is filled with water. Look at his cup. It's empty, but look at mine, right? But if you look here, right, we have someone looking at a couple. So I do see that either he's watching you or he has someone watching you and telling them what you're doing type thing, okay? And the whole thing is you are talking to somebody, but he's like, whatever, because he don't love you like how I love you. So in his mind, that's what he's thinking. I see here, obviously, again, like before, where is it, right? Crossing him is his broken heart. So he's just acting all tough, right? Again, we have another scale. That's why the energy of Libra is really coming through as the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Someone that is sharing, right? So here you are, Divine Feminine, giving your information. Maybe the Divine Feminine is Libra. Maybe Divine Feminine, you're Libra. or have Libra in your chart, because the way that I see it here is I see two men. I see this person giving the energy, giving the pentacles to one person. We're not giving the pentacles, right, to the person in blue. The person in blue has their throat chakra blocked, which is your King of Cups. You see how he's wearing blue here as well? So this is somebody you're not talking to, right? You're not talking to this person. You are not talking right now, okay? You're giving your attention to someone else, and he's watching you, okay? And this is the crazy thing, right? Because he's watching you, and you're coming through in a prison, just like you did at the beginning, right? Eight of Swords is a mental prison, right? So he's seeing you as someone who is being blinded, right? Like you're blind. You're blind, or you don't know. This is what I'm getting. What I'm getting is you're in a situation where you don't have to be. He's seeing you as being, like I said, with a flaky individual, kind of like you deserve better, right? So actually the Queen of Swords came out in reverse. Okay, Queen of Swords energy, basically, you're not coming off as a very rawr, you know, you're coming off as someone who, Queen of Swords is more mental, in reverse is more heart, right? So he's saying, oh, she's not being herself, because you always come through Divine Feminine as someone who's very analytic, right? As where the Divine Masculine is very rational. So he's saying, well, she's not even being herself, right? She's not coming through as the Queen of Swords. Like, yeah, she's still the Queen of Swords, but not the Queen of Swords I know. So when I said clarify the Queen of Swords, it said he came through the Queen of Cups, which is, again, a Divine Feminine. She's a queen whose cup is full, right? She's wearing blue. She's not talking, but also the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, this is the woman that I love. The Queen of Swords is the woman that I love. And again, eyes on you. So definitely watching you, watching what you're doing, watching who you're talking to, researching him, looking at his friends, who he knows. Like, is this serious? Okay, I'm talking about Google investigation. Who is she talking to? Okay, let's see, what else can you tell us about this? When I tell you, if there's no Libra here, I don't even know what it is. So it says here, it was in reverse, right? So there is a proposal, and it's Justice, which is Libra energy again, right? About a contract being in reverse, right? A fast moving energy about this contract. Let's clarify that. Fast moving energy moving towards a contract. Look at this. On the bottom, a broken heart again. Okay, so, So let's hope this is true, right? So I see a fast-moving energy proposal when it comes to the contract. Okay, where was that card? Right? Look at it again, right? And then it says, when it comes to my happiness and my intuition. Right? So maybe this is him finally saying, I'm going to take care of what I want and my needs, right? So this is someone that's really contemplating leaving this person, getting a divorce, getting a separation. That's what I'm seeing. Especially now, if they're in quarantine, you imagine. Oh my goodness. True colors coming out. Here he comes again, the King of Cups, a man who is in love. Okay. Give me one last one. Look. Page of Pentacles. It is time. Time was crossing him for my happiness. Okay. So his intuition is nagging him. Timing, whatever's happening right now is opening eyes, is, you know, realizing things, is realizations, is what am I doing, where am I going with this, okay? So this is a Divine Masculine who's ready to move towards his divine feminine, even if the divine feminine is not, you know, in the mind where she wants to be with him right now. It's a step where he sees himself moving away from what's no longer serving him. That makes sense. Okay, so let's see overall energy for this message. I'm gonna close the reading. Overall message. Oh, these cards are so hard. Of course, Union of Hearts is a twin flame reading. Message from the masculine for the divine feminine. Okay. I love you. I love you. Wow. Whew. Look at it. I love you. These are powerful words. And a message from the divine feminine to the masculine. Okay. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and the truth. Typical divine feminine, Queen of Swords. All right, and let me just pull overall. Overall. Come on, it's so hard to shuffle these. Overall. And it fell on the floor. No. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. I mean, if this doesn't end a twin flame reading like this, I don't know what would. Take care, guys.